Ever felt like life's on fast forward and all you want to do is hit the pause and take a breather? Well, today we're diving into that exact feeling. We'll delve into the philosophy of slow living, a journey where every moment counts and rushing is not the agenda. It's about the art of truly living in each second and valuing the richness of experiences over the number of tasks we cross off our lists. Stick around till the end and discover a transformative perspective that could alter the pace and quality of your life. Trust us, it could be a game changer. In our modern era, the world buzzes with immediacy. Remember the excitement of awaiting a letter? That joy seems vintage now. Today, we're restless if a message isn't answered within minutes. We've become entangled in a culture of the instantaneous, and while it's remarkable, one has to ask, what are we compromising? On a regular day, your smartphone alarm disrupts your slumber, and you're immediately deluged with notifications. Instant messaging keeps us in real-time conversations, erasing the patience required to foster connections. Got a shopping itch? Overnight shipping promises instant gratification. And with the universe of streaming platforms, the end of one episode is merely the start of another binge session. Before you know it, it's dawn again. Amidst this whirlwind, many of us experience a void. We're hyper-connected, yet the irony is a feeling of profound isolation. This paradox bursts a contemporary anxiety named fear of missing out, or FOMO. The urge to stay updated, to be part of every trend, creates an undercurrent of tension. Our lives are meant to be an orchestra of moments, feel like a series of quick snapshots, constantly refreshed but seldom cherished. Take a leaf from history, from Thomas Edison's journey, the mastermind behind the light bulb. Edison wasn't an overnight success. It took him 1,000 attempts before the world saw light. Today's fast-paced world might have dismissed Edison after the 3rd, 10th, or even 50th failure. But it was his persistent pace, a determined slowness that transformed darkness into dawn. His perspective? I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. Truly, every stumble has a lesson. For those seeking insights on embracing life beyond relentless pace, Dale Carnegie's How to Stop Worrying and Start Living is an enlightening read. Carnegie nudges readers towards life's profound simplicities, the warmth of a hug, an unburdened laugh, the peace in nature's lap. It's not a directive to abandon ambition, but a call to relish the journey as much as the destination. In the vast expanse of our increasingly interconnected world, a seductive notion has taken root, whispering promises of glory into our eager ears. If you can accomplish more in less time, you've truly won the game of life. But what if this belief, so widely accepted, is a mirage, shimmering with deception? Think about it. We're living in a society that worships the god of speed. We applaud those who finish first, those who've turned multitasking into an art form. But does speed really guarantee superiority? At what cost do we chase this rapidity? Firstly, speed often compromises quality. It's akin to wanting to savor the rich layers of a gourmet meal, but choosing to gulp it down instead, simply to move on to the next course. Sure, you've consumed it, but did you really experience it? Now, if you're thinking, well, it's a trade-off. By sacrificing a bit of quality, I'm gaining a lot in quantity. We'd urge you to ponder on this. What if, in this mad dash, the very essence of life, those precious moments that provide genuine satisfaction, gets left behind? Remember our video on You're Not Lazy, You're Burnt Out? It's eerily relevant here. Our pursuit of speed, our obsession with cramming activities into every waking moment, often leads to a level of exhaustion that's soul deep. It's not always about the physical fatigue. It's about the emotional and spiritual weariness that emerges from constantly racing yet never really arriving. This brings us to another downside, the loss of authenticity. When we're always in a rush, there's no time to reflect, no time to understand our true selves. Everything becomes a blur, and we become shadows of who we could truly be. Now, we're not alone in these musings. A thought-provoking movie that delves deep into this topic is In Time, where time literally equates to money. As characters race against time, they inadvertently trade the quality of life for mere survival. The film brilliantly captures the price of haste and how moments of genuine connection and reflection become rare treasures in a world obsessed with speed. Now let's zoom out and look at the broader picture. Research from institutions like Harvard and Stanford highlight the implications of our accelerated lives, not just on our mental health, but our physical well-being. Anxiety, hypertension, sleep disorders, these aren't merely terms, they're the shadows trailing many of us in our sprint against the clock. So here's a thought. Maybe, just maybe, in our relentless race against time, we're sacrificing the very things that make life meaningful. Remember that video on how to stop wasting your life? It's not about doing more, it's about doing what's meaningful. Purpose over pace. It reminds us of a quote by John Lennon. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. Perhaps it's time we asked ourselves, in our race against time, are we losing touch with the essence of life? Let's not be fooled by the mirage of hasty accomplishments. It's essential, now more than ever, to pause, breathe, and truly live. Because at the end of our days, it won't be the number of tasks we've checked off our lists that'll matter, but the quality of life we've lived. In the whirlwind of our fast-paced lives, a gentle philosophy whispers to our hearts, slow living. It's not about idleness, but a deliberate choice to live authentically. Picture it this way. Instead of being a fierce waterfall crashing down, always rushing, always loud, imagine becoming a calm, serene river, flowing steadily, deeply aware of its journey. This philosophy reminds us of the beauty right here, right now. It's the simple joy of a heartfelt conversation or the pleasure of a home-cooked meal. Remember, life's moments are fleeting. There's a richness in savoring them, not rushing them. Speaking of embracing the moment, In Praise of Slowness by Carl Honore beautifully depicts this. It's not a guidebook, but a journey. As Honore delves into the slow movement, he offers a perspective shift, emphasizing that life's quality isn't determined by its speed, but by its depth. In the hustle of our daily grind, it's easy to accumulate not just physical clutter, but mental clutter too. Imagine your life as a canvas. Over time, we've inadvertently added splotches of commitments, distractions, and digital noise. But what if we started with a blank slate? Decluttering life isn't just about tossing out old shoes. It's about evaluating what truly enriches our lives. Ever felt that instant drain when you look at your phone first thing in the morning? Maybe it's time for a digital sabbatical, like taking a stroll in a library, feel the pages of a good book, or maybe put pen to paper and jot down your thoughts. The tactile sensation is grounding. Speaking of grounding, there's magic in connecting with the earth. The Scandinavians have a beautiful term for it, friluftsliv. This open-air living encourages us to breathe deeply, feel the grass beneath our feet, and just be. Lastly, the art of being present can't be preached enough. Whether it's the fluid dance of Tai Chi or the meditative focus in pottering or savoring the aroma of a dish slow cooked to perfection, each requires a beautiful surrender to the moment. Remember, every moment lived mindfully is a step towards a fuller life. As we embrace life's gentler pace, remember, in the rush of daily life, we often miss what truly matters. Pause, reflect, cherish. For deeper insights, Growth Getters awaits your presence. Your journey to slow, meaningful living starts now. Subscribe.